Now let me show you how the Construction Master 5's right angle solution keys can help you find the drop or fall or slope of a pad or a driveway. Now in the States we use a measure like a 1/4 inch per foot or an 1/8 inch per foot kind of ratio, but in metric countries you use unitless ratios like a 1:60 or a 1:80 ratio with the rise or the drop over the run. So let's start off with a 1:60. 1 divided by 60 equals, and I'm going to hit convert to pitch, and that just enters that as the slope. So now I put in the run. So let's say 13 meters is the length of this driveway, and I call that the run. And I press the rise key, and it tells me at the far end of this driveway it's going to be 0.217 meters or 217 millimeters lower than at this end. And you might say, well, that's going to be too low, it won't match the curb, or maybe there's an obstruction in the way. You don't want to dig that deep. Let's try it again. Let's try with a 1:80 ratio. So 1 divided by 80 equals, and I just hit convert to pitch. The run we entered is still in there, so I'm not going to re-enter it. And then just hit the rise, and that's going to be 163 millimeters lower. And you might say, well, that's going to work out just fine, so we'll leave that. You can also see the percent grade. Let me press the pitch key here a couple of times. It's a 0.72 degrees, and the percent grade is 1.25. Oh, we knew that. Another situation you might use this feature is if you have a piece of land, a lot that it slopes and you're wondering will it drain. Say for instance it's 42 meters long, 42 meters, and we'll enter that as the run. And you've measured it and it's about 857 millimeters lower at the far end than this end. So enter that as the rise, and then just press the pitch key here. I'm going to press it a couple times to get to the degrees, 1.17 degrees. And it's about a 2% grade, and you might think that works just fine. If you want to know what the ratio is, you can get back to the slope and just hit the inverse here. Convert over the divide key, it's 1/x will give you. It's a 1:49 ratio, so it's a bit steeper than our driveway example, and that might just work fine. So that's a quick overview on using the right angle functions for calculating falls or drops. For more details, you can download our user guide at www.calculated.com/support.